Welcome, Ajax fans, to another GameTalk Heerenveen 0, Ajax 2. Today with me, Sahbi. Welcome.
What's up?
How are you?
Doing well, man.
Yeah.
Doing well. How are you?
Good. We won, so I'm happy.
Exactly.
Let's not discuss how we won, but at least we had a good result away.
Definitely.
I mean, take it away. First half, what did you see? What did you like? What didn't you like?
Well, first half, I think we played a very good first half. I mean, we pressured, we dominated. The build-up from the back was great. I mean, Blind had a terrific first half in the build-up. At least
In the build-up.
on the ball.
Exactly.
As always. No, I mean, in the build-up, great passes. I mean, he was the basis of the first goal.
Exactly.
Nice ball in the depth to Tadic, with an easy cross to Haller, and then
Our tap-in king.
Our tap-in signature. I mean, it was a great goal. We dominated, but we have to be honest. We were efficient. We were effective. I mean, we had 2 shots on goal, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't much. I think
during the whole game,
The Haller goal was the first.
The first one, yeah, exactly.
So
even in the first half, yeah. So we lacked depth in our game, and that's why I really thought Ten Hag would start with Neres instead of Anthony, because
you mean Berghuis?
Well, normally Anthony would play.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would opt to Neres instead of Berghuis, because we lacked depth.
So how would you have started? So Klaassen would have been on the bench. You would have You would have left Berghuis on the number 10.
Yeah, I mean,
and played Neres.
Yeah, we saw today. Berghuis he was bad. I mean, he didn't create a lot. Not a lot of attacks went from the right side. It was always from the left side. And Berghuis, knowing, I think he is attacking wise, he has a lot of potential from the 10 position. He creates space for others. Nice passes, but he was not dangerous at all, in my opinion. And there was no depth. I mean, Tadic wants the ball in his feet. We got Berghuis wants the ball in his feet. Klaassen only running from attack to defense. So, we lacked depth, and I really thought maybe Ten Hag would solve that by bringing in Neres from the start, but it didn't happen. It went on in the second half. Okay, but I was quite happy with the Kudus being as a starter.
Yeah. In the first half, he played a decent game.
He played a decent game. He ran a lot. He
didn't do everything right.
He didn't do everything right, and I think in the second half he was a bit tired, exhausted. He played a lot of games during the international break, so it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But Blind is always a liability in defense, but it's a thing that we already accepted. I mean, he is playing mainly because in the build-up he is important.
Exactly.
And defensively, we also, all the attacks from Heerenveen came from the right side, and you could see in transition they were very dangerous, especially in the second half.
Yeah.
Even in the first half.
Actually, I was scared in that second half because it could have easily been a goal for them. Pasveer kept us really in the game. We have to give big credit to him.
Yeah, I mean, he was my man of the match, and that should say enough. I mean,
exactly.
He helped us a lot in the first half with some really good saves. Second half as well, we were a bit lucky as well with the header during the corner, which went on the crossbar from Heerenveen. So we were a bit lucky, but it was only the first 20 minutes, I think, in the second half, and then we gained.
It felt like a long time for me.
It felt like a long. It's always felt.
I mean, before Ten Hag started to get worried, it took a while before those substitutions came in.
It took a long time before he subbed, and that was a bad thing.
But before we go there, Sahbi, I want to go back.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about. We started with a new team, basically.
Yeah.
Some players that usually play are on the bench, not the first team. Let's say Kudus, Graafberg played the number 6 role.
Yeah.
We had Schuurs today, and we had Berghuis on the right wing. Usually he's number 10.
Yeah.
And Klaassen back on the pitch.
Yeah.
So can you just short per player? What did you like? What didn't you like? Should it happen again?
I think Schuurs played a decent game, especially.
You gave him a 7, right?
Sorry?
You gave him a 7 as a grade?
I think I gave him a 7, yeah. I mean, he played in a position which is not his natural position. Mm-hmm. And I think he did well. He really helped out Blind, because Blind
defensively,
really screwed up a lot defensively, and he really had to, and Schuurs really had to help out. So he did that quite well, even though in certain cases he really had troubles with that right winger of Heerenveen.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I think he did decent. Gravenberch, I think he was terrible, especially in the first half. He drowned a lot in that midfield. He couldn't read the game as Alvarez does. He couldn't close those gaps, which Alvarez normally does, and that's why they create a lot of chances during transition. And you saw him running. You saw him running a lot. I think he tried his best, but I don't think he really coped with.
It's not really his style of play more.
No,
he's not an Alvarez.
No, he's more of an 8. I mean,
on the ball, he's better than off the ball.
Exactly, and he likes to attack, and he likes to have the ball, but he doesn't like to run after the ball, and that happened a lot.
But actually, we were talking, and you said he runs with the player that has the ball, but he doesn't make a defensive tackle or try to pick the ball on their half.
Exactly. He should man up. Yeah. I mean, he should take over that South American mentality. Like
go for it. Power. Yeah.
Exactly. He missed that, and I think I really thought he would be subbed somewhere early in the second half, but unfortunately it didn't. He subbed Kudus.
And Berghuis.
But Kudus, he subbed Kudus for Martinez, mainly to put Timber in the sixth role. He did quite well, Timber, to say so, but it was a weird substitution normally. And Berghuis, I would have subbed him way early. And Klaassen, even earlier than all the other subs. I mean, he didn't do a lot. He ran a lot. I would have put Berghuis on the number 10 position.
And kept Klaassen on the bench.
Or
start with Neres or Darami.
Or put Berghuis on the 10 position and then subbed Klaassen for Neres.
Yeah.
So, talking about Neres, he played, he had a great second half. I mean, how many times did you see Neres heading a ball?
And it was a good header.
It was a great header. I mean, how many times did you see even a Brazilian heading a goal?
I mean, he did get a lot of chances, and the cross from Tadic was amazing. He is now with 2 assists today.
Yeah.
Very important for us.
Yeah, definitely.
But the way he timed it and really went counter to where the keeper was going to go, that was actually pretty decent from Neres.
Yeah. I really like that goal. I mean, it was
very
like
effective.
A soft header, and you could see the ball slowly getting into the goal. And I really enjoyed it. And
it even seemed to me that he was thinking about what to do with that ball, and he was like, I'm gonna go the other side.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it was also a nice cross from Tadic.
Definitely a nice cross, and he's an assist leader. Our captain is assist leader now. So
as always. So
things are restored now. Other mentions.
Well,
anything you want to say? The second half. I mean, look, for me, the second half was kind of boring, especially Heerenveen had a lot of chances in the first 20 minutes, but after the substitutions, it really the tempo was out. We gained control, but not a lot was happening either.
No, not a lot was happening, and that's why I said we were really efficient. We had 2 shots on goal, and 2 goals came out of those shots.
And we should be happy.
We should be happy.
What are the learning points for Dortmund? Because we did get a lot of counters against us.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
will that happen with all our team back, with the first team guys back?
Well, let me start with saying that if we play like we did today in the second half and concede so many chances or possibilities
against Dortmund, that would kill us.
That would be killers. I mean, with Haaland up front, I think those would be definitely goals from their side. But on the other hand, I'm quite happy that we kept the 0, won 2-0, and without our main starting players who unfortunately didn't play because of international duties. So happy with the result.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
3 points, final last points. So
always a good day.
Always a good day.